called The Magic is in You. So that's what we're talking all about. The magic is in you means the divinity is within you. The divine blueprint is within you. And that's what we want to talk about today. To feel the divine blueprint and also to integrate the divine blueprint. So the divine blueprint is who you are in your original pure form before there was any fear on the planet. So we're going back to Lemurian times. We're going back to the state of purity and unconditional love that we really are. And this is experienced in the Lemurian energy, and it's also coming back to the new earth, to the new vibration. So we're going to go into a journey of the divine blueprint, and we'll be accompanied by beautiful art from the Lemurian Starchild in that journey. But before we go on that journey, there's a few more things that we'd like to mention. First of all, there's 3 tickets left for the workshop tomorrow. You know, we're going to go into our journey, but before we're going to go deeper right now, just want to talk a bit about integrating the energy as well, because you might recognize this, all right? You've got an experience of your divinity, you raise your vibration, and then suddenly a lot of old emotions come up. Or maybe you feel sick, or suddenly you just feel very unstable. And for some people, even be unable to do practical things for a little while. So you might recognize this, you know, just when you've received the divine light, you know, suddenly all your old stuff comes up. And a lot of people have that here, especially as well, called the Glastonbury experience. But, you know, basically, it happens all over the place. So I want to talk a bit, you know, before we go into our journey, just a little kind of rapid course about integrating the energies and stabilizing within them as well. And so one of the key tools for that, let's say in your backpack of integration, is discernment. So we're going to be talking about discernment as well. I'm talking about breathing, and you can take a deep breath right now if you like, and just feel your body. And this is fundamental. This is really fundamental to the journey of integrating these higher energies and stabilizing within them. And when you go on this journey, you might find the right tools for you. You might find your personal toolkit for integrating the energies. And I think this is important because we've received so many energies from all the different speakers. Now we're going to integrate them. And it's so lovely to do that in a way that is gentle and that you feel empowered within it and not overtaken by other energies. So that empowerment, you know, it comes from knowing yourself as love. It comes from being able to connect with the heart, which we're going to do. And you might have your own healing modalities that you use for that process as well when something comes up. And so we go into the discernment.
Yeah.
Let's go for that. So yeah.
Okay, so I've got it on my phone.
So the discernment is that you know within your own heart, right? Yeah. What's right for you, isn't it, love?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So so part of kind of grounding and bringing and integrating in those energies from such a beautiful kind of conference with so many different ideas and what have you is just to kind of come back to your own energy for a moment and to just, like you say, feel your own heart energy and to kind of trust that there's something within your heart that can guide you through all the different energies, rather than kind of try and make sort of like a clear knowledge in your mind of what exactly is going on and why we're here and what's the bigger picture kind of thing in terms of like analysis or knowledge. Just in this moment, knowing where you are and where you are with the energies that are around you. Yeah, and trusting that, you know, not even having to know the answers, there's something within your heart which is guiding you. So let's just take a moment to just do that and just to feel, you know, the heart energies. And to feel, you know, what, almost as if, and this, you know, this counts for everything in life. What, it's like a buffet of energies, isn't it, life? A whole buffet. And you're kind of like, wow, that looks really nice, that looks beautiful. And we're all different. We all have different needs, and recognizing, you know, that what's good for one person isn't necessarily going to suit you. So yeah, trusting what resonates in your heart. And by resonates, I mean, it's kind of like a kind of feeling of yes within yourself, isn't it? So looking at all the different energies in life, you know, what is going to really nourish you. And I think there's so much kind of being presented to us right now with the social media and the internet, the way it's in our lives now. You know, being able to discern is so important, isn't it? And one of the things that I come back to is like the Holy Spirit is kind of brings a gift of discernment. And when I say the Holy Spirit, it's like what Elle was saying about the Christ consciousness. You know, the Holy Spirit is another aspect of source that pervades everything. It's like the Shekinah, the divine feminine. It's a soft and gentle energy, you know, like a dove. You know, it's pictured in art as a dove coming down, or like a kind of a flame on the forehead. And you know, it's not a great big like bonfire on top of your head of fireworks. It's like a little flame of knowing. It's subtle, and we have to kind of be quiet, don't we, to feel the subtle energies. So, you know, that's the importance, isn't it, of meditating and just kind of working with our energies.
Full.
Yeah, so yeah, the Holy Spirit. So tuning into that gentle dove, you know, and feeling, you know, what is nurturing to me, what is supportive to me. And a simple question to ask yourself, you know, is this love emanating? You know, is it coming from a place of love, or maybe is it coming from, you know, somebody's well-meaning kind of research that kind of it's been born out of kind of fear and is wrapped up with some fears or old paradigm energies, you know, like you were saying, with you know, we've had a lot of heavy programming, haven't we, around fear, and it's very much keeping us potentially in our solar plexus chakras, and it comes at us from so many places. And the Lemurian template that we offer in the Lemurian Starchild Oracle is from a time before Atlantis even, and it's coming back in people's consciousnesses again. And lots of people here, I'm sure, remember timelines in Lemuria And it was the real embodiment of that organic timeline, which is much kind of simpler because it hasn't got all that programming and it hasn't got all the kind of the kind of modern day complications that we face.
Kind of the heaviness.
Yeah,
that, you know, it's come from the recycling of energy for thousands of years.
Yeah.
That is now leaving the planet.
That's right. So we're clearing out those energies. You know, that's what we're all doing, isn't it? With all these lovely healing modalities and teachings. You know, we're releasing old energies, old soul scars that we might have carried for many, many lifetimes. And we're being helped to do that through the voice of our heart and our higher self, which knows the truth. You know, like Hal said as well, it was like the higher self is you, but we've just forgotten. You know, any being that's kind of in a lower consciousness, it's still a creation of the divine. It's just not fully cognizant of that. And so if we are carrying the light, you know, we can hold the light for others and help them remember just by seeing their light. It can help them to come back into that remembering of themselves, of their truth. And
Absolutely.
Sorry, my memories, and it's like, ooh. So yeah, that's the thing to do in my work, you know, is to kind of try and see everybody in the light and connect with their higher self, and it surely really helps.
The more we share our light, the more the awakening takes off.
Yeah.
So don't be held back by blocks in your throat chakra.
Yeah.
You know, if you gotta speak your truth, you gotta speak it.
Yeah. And very much with ourselves, you know, the importance of loving ourselves. So being so understanding of ourselves, because you know we've had some heavy programming that we're clearing out, and of course we're going to forget, and of course we're going to run into kind of unconscious patterns and habits, and you know, it's just being gentle with yourself and allowing in that Holy Spirit, that divine feminine kind of divine mother to help us to navigate all of this with, you know, with gentleness and with kindness and grace. Yeah. So what else with discernment?
Shall I add a few points?
Yes, please. Yeah.
So three more things I want to say about discernment, especially because we are moving into a whole new paradigm. So the frequency scale used to be between 0 and 1,000, and that's between 0 and millions. So it's a stepping stone, the stepping stones in this journey. And I feel, you know, we're all ready for the next level. So we're coming into that next level, you know, I can really see that in everyone. So that's why a few more discernments and things that we can put in our toolkit of stabilization and integration of the energies. And the first, very important, is you don't need to fight the dark. You don't need to trust the light, because the light is infinitely more powerful than any illusion of dark. So we're going to experience more of that in our journey. It's all about coming back to our own power, feeling our own power, and not giving it away to anything outside of it. Second is your soul purpose is an intermediary step that you're taking. The next step is your divine blueprint and living from your creator consciousness. So this is a whole new paradigm, because it's about we're letting go of the old constructs, things that limit us. We let go of soul contracts. letting go of soul vows, soul agreements. All of these things were useful when you were surviving in old lifetimes. But now we're going to thriving, we're going to joy, we're going to happiness, and just living from your truth, sharing your truth from a place of joy. So that need to survive is going away, and with that, it's okay to let go of your old contracts, your old vows, and just open up to something completely new. And also to allow your soul group to stand on their own feet, right? They don't need to be taken by the hand so much anymore. They need to be empowered. So this is a whole new paradigm. And the third is, if there's a big difference between your vibration and the vibration around you. So let's say you're above 1000 hertz, right? Which used to be a state of enlightenment, but now that only a few could reach. But now we can all go there. And the divine blueprint takes us there, right? So we might have, in some situations, a big difference between the vibrations in our surrounding and our own vibrations. And if that is the case, I recommend in that situation, don't ground into the earth, because then you've got a big potential difference. And it can mean that you take in whatever the earth is detoxifying at that point. So if your vibration is going over 1000, I recommend don't ground into the earth, because it's, especially in situations of a vibrational difference, because you'll be a clearing station, but the earth's taking care of itself. So it's like we don't need to sacrifice ourselves for the earth. So that's what I wanted to say. Be careful in those situations. If you're really shining, but your surroundings are on a lower vibration, and then you got into the earth, you're going to take in all sorts of stuff. And I've had experience with that myself, and it wasn't very nice. So I kind of want to spare you that experience. So those are kind of 3 key points. Another one is, you're not your ego, you're your divine blueprint. So you don't need to love your ego, but it's good to love your inner child. And that's something that we're exploring in the deck as well on a very deep level. So those are some key points as well I wanted to mention about discernment. But I do want to say, yeah, sure. Okay, so the first one is, you don't need to fight the dark, okay? Just need to trust the light. Second one is, your soul purpose is an intermediary step. And the next step is your divine blueprint and living as your creator consciousness. Third one is, if there's a big potential difference between your surroundings and yourself in vibration, don't ground into the earth, especially if your frequency is above 1000 hertz. Fourth one is, you're not your ego, you're your divine blueprint. And the fifth one is, you don't need to love your ego, just love your inner child. So those are the key points that I just wanted to mention before we go deeply into the journey. And is there anything else you want to mention, love?
Yeah, it is a big shift. I can remember when Michiel was talking to me about these things, and I was like, wow, God, my soul family is like so important to me. What you want about? And but actually, we can get caught up with like a whole soul group kind of karmic cycle that can just kind of replay, and we're all trying to kind of shift it and things. But we're more able to sort of support people when we really break through into our kind of full wholeness awareness, and and to letting go of those old contracts that can keep us kind of going over things lifetime after lifetime after lifetime.
Shifting into a whole new paradigm.
Yeah, and it's a shifting kind of mindset, really. It's shifting from a sense of duty and obligation to a sense of freedom and joy, where you choose, and your heart guides you to a path that is light and honoring of you, and not, you don't have to uh, only grow through suffering. You can grow through joy. Yeah, sure.
Come on.
Yeah. So yeah, it's like recognizing that, like, Elle said again, the divine wants us to enjoy our lives, to have a beautiful life, an abundant life, a life of freedom, a life of doing what we love, and we're dropping all of that programming that says you can't do this, you can't do that. We're listening to the voice of the divine within, and feeling into, what is the true highest potential for ourselves. What we're told in the Bible, aren't we? Whatever will bring you, your joy. I can't remember the exact words, but whatever will bring you your fullest joy, ask and you'll receive. Because when you're in your joy, you're in your highest vibration, and you're bringing more light, you're bringing more love, you're bringing more opportunity into the planet. And yeah, I think we're all, programmed to feel obliged to care for everybody and to do everything for everybody and put other people first and that kind of thing. And that can be a bit of a trap, because we're also, what we're really being told is, it's important to love others as yourself, not more than yourself. You have to have a balance. You have to, make sure that your cup is full first, etc. And the other thing, what was I going to say? I can't remember. I'll let it go.
And in the background, we've got Leanne's, our lovely art from the Lemurian Starchild Oracle.
Yeah,
and with that,
some of it's newer stuff, and some of it's from the deck.
We want to invite you into this journey. And, we can start by just looking at the art and taking in all the vibrations, and just, when you see color you like, just really breathe in that color. On this journey, our light family is going to join us. I really connect to Archangel Michiel, to Pleiadian beings, and we've got the Lemurian beings with us. We've got Uriel, Leanne's higher self.
Oversoul kind of self, and friend, from Lemuria.
Yeah. So all of those are guiding us on this journey. And so we'd love to take you with us in this journey. So while you're watching the art, just breathe in the colors, breathe in the vibrations on every breath. The vibrations from the divine feminine are coming in, and I've deeply connected with the divine feminine myself. And what I found out is, when you truly appreciate the divine feminine and you surrender to unconditional love, this energy really supports the emergence of the divine masculine. So this is what the world needs, because the masculine is being invited to transform on a deep level, and can do so more easily with these divine feminine energies, because they help us to connect with our feelings, they help us to connect with our inner child, help us to connect with gratitude, and also with a sensitivity to our light family, such as angels, cosmic beings, Archangel Michiel, and the Pleiadians. And they are around us, and they're inviting you to feel your own power, feel your own divine blueprint. feel that power is within your own heart, not in anyone else. See, because I have been with different teachers and journeys, and ultimately, what I keep finding out is, it's within myself, and this is the journey. This is the journey, and it's okay to project it for a while, but I'm inviting you to feel your own heart and to feel the divine blueprint within your heart. And you can either, watch the video, or you can go into a meditation with your eyes closed. But these energies are just as much here with your eyes open as well. So it's up to you, whatever you're the most comfortable with. Just the invitation is to simply go with it. And just to take a breath.
Yeah, and to allow your own Lemurian memories or memories from other ascended lifetimes to come up into your consciousness. And it might just be a feeling, because sometimes we're not even in physical bodies. It's a more etheric, energetic kind of experience. And sometimes I think art can kind of help you tap into that place and bring recognition.
I will open up to some light language to go with this art. Okay, ish, tai, ish, okay, ish, tai, okay, ish, tai, okay. Simply breathe and allow the energies to do that work. Just allow it to happen in this moment. You've seen a lot of presentations today, you've felt a lot of energies. And this meditation is potentially helpful for you to integrate all of the energies of the day as well. To integrate it and stabilize within the energies. The more you open up to the energies, the more this integration, stabilization takes place. The more you breathe, simply breathe in light, breathe in unconditional love. The more it starts to stabilize, integrate, and work for you. The whole universe is in support of your awakening. And any opposing force is just trying to make you believe that it has any power over you. When really, that is a total illusion, because the power is within your own heart. And so we're inviting also the cosmic beings from Pleiades to be with us, beings from Arcturus, and all the spaceships that are around the sea, because when people gather in this connection with cosmic family, the cosmic family also gathers with the people. So many spaceships are here, many beings are here. And the invitation for you is to open up to them, to open up to their words. And also the angels are here as well. They're just working together with the cosmic beings. Open up to their words, their powerful messages, their guidance, their light. I will bring in a short transmission of light language from the Pleiadian frequency, which assists you in arising at the frequency of your divine blueprint. As you receive this, while you receive this, you invite to breathe in and feel that flow of energy in your body. And this is also a practice for after the conference. To breathe in these energies of unconditional love and stabilize within your body so you don't need to be destabilized by emotions that are coming up, by old karmic energies, old dense energies that are coming up. You can simply send them up to the light. You can bind them up, out, and away to repolarize, not to return. And I invite you to do so, to clear your energy regularly in that way. Because we don't need to be bothered by the old paradigm. The new paradigm is here. The new frequencies of light are here to assist us. And anything that tries to entice you into polarization, black and white, something that's got power over you, just feel that it can't touch you on this frequency. Once you go above 1,000 hertz, especially, you're just completely unaffected by it. And if you want to know your frequency, you can simply ask, is it above 1,000 or below? And you will know. This is the frequency that used to be only accessible by a few enlightened masters. Now it's available to all of us. And it goes from thousands of hertzes to millions, which is called megahertzes, where we just keep increasing into these different octaves of vibration. It's like we're creating a beautiful cosmic song together. We're composing it. And the angels in the light family are like conducting it, like a beautiful orchestra. So all of our life can work for us in this way, in a really beautiful way. So again, just breathing in these words, breathing in the energy, and then just on an out breath, just breathe out anything you no longer need, all of the old, just that you want to surrender, that you want to give up. We bind it up, out, and away to repolarize, not to return. It's just the end of it. It's just knowing your power, any entities that are around, anything that tries to sabotage you is gonna go. So this way, it's a way of where we step into more and more ease. And that's what we focus on. Even if the journey feels, heavier at times, right? Or challenging, more difficult. We keep focusing on this light, this path of light that is before us and that is shown to us by many angels and guides around us. So this is the flow. This is the flow card you just saw. And you can see all of the cards as well. You can visit our website, Lemurian Starchild Oracle.com. You can go to the gallery downstairs as well.
Yeah, so we've got our cards down there.
Yeah, we've got our cards for sale.
See the website.
We've got our original deck is a big deck with a book. With big cards, like Oracle size cards. So some people said, oh, it's a bit hard to shuffle. So we made a pocket deck with a branded bag with it. And, the back of the cards, there's QR codes. So it's even quicker to look up a card. You don't have to search through a 340-page book anymore. So we've got two versions of the Oracle deck now. And people are telling us the deck is a very helpful tool to attune, and they feel the heart energy from it.
And it's kind of attuning you to your most natural self, actually, which is there. Your natural self is joyful. Your natural self is abundant and is flowing with awareness of your highest truth.
Leanne and I met in 2016, and we went through some deep processes in the relationship, but the cards started to come in very strongly, and every card has been a medicine, you know, to heal certain issues, to show us the truth of our wholeness, because that is what healing truly is.
Yeah, it was an amazing process because it was coming through both of us, and we were, I guess, getting so much help, and I was getting a lot of help to come into my wholeness, really, in the process. And it's a magical thing when you start living in alignment with, you know, your highest truth. Your everything starts to happen in synchronicity and magic, you know, like the butterfly coming in at that moment. You know, it was it's like a symphony of kind of perfection that happens, you know, when people are living their truth and living their heart's joy. Everything just happens in perfect timing. The right people appear, the right resources appear, and it's a beautiful, beautiful thing.
So just follow the flow. Wow, this presentation has flown by, isn't it?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So are we?
I think we're at.
Oh yeah. Let me show you.
Oh, we've got 3 minutes.
All right. Let me show you this. There's 3 tickets left, guys. If you wanna come to the workshop and go even deeper into these energies, you're very welcome tomorrow in the gallery. Tickets are £33, and you can get them on our website, Lemurian Starchild Oracle.com, and you're also free to come into the exhibition,
which is right next door.
Yeah.
And we're going to stay open until about 8 tonight, I think.
Yeah. Very good. So this is how you get there, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks so much. It's so truly an honor.
Breathtaking. Very beautiful. Just to have you here with us.
It was so beautiful. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Sharing some of the most magical art and art that heals and raises vibration. And as an artist, I totally see that in you. So thank you so much. Guys, give him a big hand. And make sure you go and check out the gallery. There's 3 more seats in this incredible workshop tomorrow. And take advantage of the Lemurian Starchild and what they bring to the table. Oh, can't see anything. All right. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you.
So guys.